Richo, when I think of Greek flavours, I think of tomato and feta and eggplant, and that's what I'm going to do today, an eggplant bake. I'm going to get you to please do me a favour and do the annoying job here, which is to cut these down and cut them into lengthways.
I can do that. I can do that.
I reckon he can. What I'm going to do is then put some olive oil on there, a really good fat. I'm going to brush them and we're going to get them nice and golden. I have really fond memories of Greece and Greek food.
I love that.
And this is one of them, sitting in Mykonos and having glorious eggplant.
Well, I went to school with, two schools I went to, had about 65% Greek students. So I got to know them quite well and speak a little bit of Greek. So they honoured me with being 5% Greek. They said, Richo, you can be 5% Greek.
Just 5%. I love they didn't give you any more than that. They know you well.
Exactly. So all the Greek boys I went to school with, thank you for teaching me some lovely Greek words.
Richo, I'm not adding any seasoning to this. There's no salt and pepper. I'm literally... Well, I'm not going to because we're going to use the feta for the saltiness.
Just a little bit of salt.
No, we're not going to do it. We're going to just do a healthy version here.
Okay.
These are going to brown off. I'm going to flip them over halfway through, and once these are... Flip them over halfway through, and once they're all golden on both sides, we're ready to go to the next step. These are glorious, Richo. Softened, golden.
They smell great.
They do, don't they? Eggplant is such a good veggie.
A lot of people don't like them and they don't like the skin on them as well, but I love them. I think they're great, you know, as a lasagna. It's almost like a lasagna you're making, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, we're going to do a beautiful tomato concoction on top. That's tomato. You've got some minced garlic you've already done for me very kindly, and then I'm going to put a big hunk of basil in there too. This is kind of a bit of a Christmassy dish when you think about it. You've got the red and the green.
I'm loving this.
Look at that, and you can mix that together. Now we're going to start constructing, Richo, which is laying this beautiful golden eggplant as a bed at the bottom.
I could see you doing this on the barbecue outside.
Yeah,
you know, cooking the eggplant, because there's a lot of eggplant to cook, so a barbecue would be perfect. You can char grill it as well.
You can, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I love that you often bring things back to the barbecue. I have a feeling you absolutely love and adore your barbecue. Am I correct?
I have several barbecues.
Okay,
yes,
here we go. Okay.
I'm often experimenting with different techniques with different barbecues.
Okay, because he always says you could cook it on the barbecue. Whatever it is, it could be on the barbecue.
We're in Australia. We love our barbecues, and there's nothing better than going outside and, you know, in the sunshine and cooking something on the barbecue. Whether you use combustion, you know, like wood or charcoal or any of those things, or just gas or electricity, they all work beautifully.
They do all work beautifully. Look at this. I'm just going to use my fingers to spread this out.
Nice. It looks really fresh and
vibrant. It does.
vibrant.
That is beautiful, fresh Greek flavours, and I love tomato, so I've used it like I stole it, Richo, and I'm going to do the same with the olive oil.
Splooshes of olive oil.
Little drizzle, I call it. Now, that's going to go into the oven for about 20 minutes. We're going to just soften the tomatoes, and then we're going to put feta on top, and we're going to have an absolute winner of a dish.
Okay.
Doesn't that look wonderful, Richo?
It looks fabulous.
Look at those tomatoes. That, to me, is just perfection.
The smell that's coming off that is really strong. The garlic, the eggplant, the olive oil. Simple ingredients, a little bit of basil there as well. Simple ingredients, but the aroma's incredible. Oh,
so simple, but so good for you. This is getting you close to your veggie intake. Put this on a table, and I promise you, he's so excited. Can we put a bit more feta?
Go for it.
Adds that creaminess. So this is a Mediterranean-style feta made in Australia.
Gotcha.
I'm using this for the saltiness, and it adds a bit of creaminess to the dish as well.
You could put the feta on and bake it with the feta on if you want, but I like how you put it on at the end. So this is really interesting.
It's a bit fresh. If you bake the feta, it's all baked, so this is a bit of freshness.
Can I try it now?
You may.
Okay, I'll just grab some of that feta and some of the eggplant.
Go on. Oh,
Tear that off there.
And it's all soft and mushy. You could almost hop in this pan, don't you think, Richo? So beautiful.
The flavours are fantastic. It is really, really good. Lots of crusty bread on the side there. That's all you need to mop up the juices. There's a lot of stuff going on in here and a lot of flavour, but simple ingredients. And the quality of the ingredients is outstanding.
I'm just hearing that I've won this challenge, and that's all I need to hear.
You win every time.